Hold on. Let's get it. How y'all doing, man? College 26. The new game just came out. Brand new. Look at Jeremiah Ismail. Look at Ryan. What should we do first? Let's tune in, but you know, legal agreement. That's how you know. Fresh on it, bit. Fresh, 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 fresh. We finna see how I get. On phone number. We fresh. We not finna do all that. I heard it's a good franchise. I heard it's a really good well, um
Entering menu narration pop-up. Do you want menu narration? No, turn off.
turn off. I don't really got no team, y'all. I really don't got no team. I'm gonna pick him. Mhm. Picking this team. Caden Hall is on that team. No Blaze and shit, but come on. Electronic believe in power opportunity. We do not tolerate instances of changes of harassment or 84 abuse. Our commitment to combat discrimination, promote healthy behavior by creating positive interaction, positive experience, and positive environments for all. So we can all focus on what we can get here to do. However, if you encourage harmful behavior in our game, please report it. Thank you for being a part of the community football service. I mean, community. Man, I feel like we should go. What should we do, bro? I ain't gonna open practice. Now let's do the mini games, folks. Let's feel the game. Let's see how this been. Let's see how it feel. Hold on. Let's see how it feel. I heard this team got a 96 overall. Somebody I seen it on social media. Some shit. Let's see how he coming. I get them hundreds, boy. I'm coming. Let's see how this bit. Alright, let's get the feel of this shit, man. Oh, let's get the feel of this shit, man. Let's see. It's the same many games as before. I feel like I'm the only person who play these. Like, I don't know nobody who play these. But me. Like, I'm the only one who do these. Like, oh. Like, come on. Like, look at that. Like, I'm the only one who do these. Like, let me some here. Let's see that run again. That's a good argument. Shit. Fuck. First college football touchdown. This practice, so. Most would say it don't count. But like since I seen this team on TikTok, that's going to be the first team I get into. I'm not gonna lie. I had a dynasty guy. We're gonna need to get into all this. I'm gonna get in the game. Hold on, bro. I'm gonna use Baylor because like that's the team I seen. Like that's the team I seen on TikTok. Very first team I seen on TikTok. So shit, we finna use them. We is finna use them. Who I pre-ordered this bitch?
Welcome to the home of the Baylor Bears, McLean
Mr.
Stadium on the banks of
Mr.
the
Jared,
Brazos in
Mr.
Waco,
Junior
Texas.
Payne,
As we'll see, the number 14 team in the country, the
Mr. Junior
BYU
Payne.
Cougars, taking on another team from the Big 12 in an intra-conference matchup, the Baylor
Man,
Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack.
this bitch look new already. First game on this bitch. The Major Payne, how you coming, bleed? First game.
BYU about to kick it off as we
First game.
started.
Am I gonna like this shit, y'all? Is this gonna be one of them ones?
He'll bring it out. It's Cameron. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lane.
I heard there's hella new plays in this bit. That one thing I heard. Hold up. Let us get a little spicy, man. Like, come on.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
Oh my God, let him
Really
eat.
needed a play like that.
Let Bryson Washington eat, man. Let Bryson Washington eat, man.
When the running back gets
This is what he do. I don't even know, bruh.
It's so hard to get to
He
the
gotta
ball.
be a
That's why you
freshman.
blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why
Might
you
not
bring
be a
more guys in the
freshman.
box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him,
Good throw.
hard to get him to the ground.
That's a good
Nice
throw.
quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable.
That's a good
confident.
throw.
You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
Dropping back, it's Robertson.
Oh my God!
To go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. The Bears are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll throw on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Prentice. There he goes.
Man.
Get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. And the Bears have this offense rolling. Might be changing the route. They just keep firing. And as he throws, wide open downfield.
That's the very first one!
He found open space.
That's the first one! We gonna stamp that in the books right there.
Huge. And also
We gonna stamp that, put that in the book. That's the first one. That's a wobbly, ugly ass ball. But he still caught that bitch. That's the first. Oh, hold on.
David, listen, a lot of times
He made
touchdown
it.
passes aren't
Come on.
thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let
That's the first one.
And the extra point was good as
Hold
they
on.
finished the drive.
That's a wobbly, ugly ass ball. That's the first one.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing.
That's the very first one, man. Come on,
From
D.
inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back.
Come on,
Finds
D.
just enough raced across the 25. Let's mark
That's
it
the
at
first
the
one.
27-yard line.
Oh, look at our pounds. Wait, that's hard. Y'all seen that? Top right. It shows like your trench, like how much your lineman weighing and shit. Them boy that's heavy on
Back to throw. It's
BYU, so.
Retzlaff. Makes the catch. It's Buckmeyer.
Mm.
He's loose. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
Yes. Yes, I like that. I like that defense right there.
And that is how you bring it. You see the ball, you go get it right now, and you bring the wood with some bad intentions.
Going to try to pop one on the screen.
Damn, they can block in this dude.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends.
You can really
and
block
the
them in
screen
this
game is big as well. This guy is a weapon. You're seeing that here early.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
I don't need it to be pretty. I just need my inches. 3rd down in inches. Nice job by getting the first down. Always fall forward, play physical. Don't get east and west. Stay north and south. Nice job by the running back.
And the Cougars have it with a 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Not much room to run. Let's give him one to the 33.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire.
Big! Oh my God! Come on, man! Y'all gotta give me those, man. I need it, bro. I'm fiending, bro. I'm fiending. You gotta give me shit like that, man.
Looking for a man. It's Retzlaff. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hagan.
Yeah, you gotta pick
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Well, I don't like this fucking, like, they say the movement good. The movement not good. Maybe I just gotta feel it, folks. I don't like that, gang. Why is them not picks? When there's 2 picks, I should have got it. It hit different.
You got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now and make you.
Like, it hits different. Them is picks.
Forget the 3s. We need 6s.
And how about that? That's already the 3rd target this guy has had on the opening drive.
I'm not sure, like, if it's new, like, if it's different defensive techniques or some shit. Like, them is picks, cuz
They'll run the option.
Ball! Come on!
Defense covering it up and not letting the offense.
Fuck is y'all talking about, man? First game.
You run the risk of putting the ball on the deck, and especially once that thing starts to string out, the defense does a really good job playing assignment football. Man on a man, I got the quarterback taken care of, and you could tell. Had the running back taken care of, too. Nowhere to go with that pitch, and they forced the turnover.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Quarterback making checks. To the air, it's Robertson. He fires one deep over.
Come on, EA! Yay! That's how you throw that thing!
That last big play has them in position to threaten here. 1st and 10 from the 37. Looking to throw on 1st down.
Ah, that would have been another one. Y'all seen my intention. On them. Y'all seen my intention.
You give up the big play. What do? You respond right back. You get upfield, get to the quarterback, get the negative play, and get the momentum right back.
I'm just going to check down.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up.
If I would have completed that pass, that would have been something serious.
To find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. They get to him. Through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking.
That's an ugly ball, but it is all. It's all I care about.
From the gun, the Gale looking for room.
I tried to juke in there. Y'all know what I'm trying to do.
3 yards on the play.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the 1st half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push.
Maybe I'm not throwing the ball good of accuracy.
And the Bears now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Finds his man.
Some ugly ball.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
Yeah, make sure you level up. If anything, we can get 3. If anything, we get 3. That's what I did.
And they'll have to settle for a field goal try.
I made it. Let's go!
It grazes its way over the crossbar. And that will extend their lead even further. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. At his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
I like how you could do substitutions. Let me see what the pause look like. I never seen what the pause. He could wait his little bitch ass. I don't even know what I'm working with. I'm just playing, having fun, B. Hell, he a sophomore. He's straight. These receivers, they straight. I fuck with them the long way. They got the Sam linebacker, the Michael linebacker, and the Will linebacker. I like that. Okay, I see how they coming. We could play.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Defense might bring the house here. To the air, it's Retzlaff. He hurls one deep down the left side. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35.
And this offense showing off the explosiveness, the big play down the field. This is so big because what it makes defenses do to react now. Now you scare them. Now you make them drop back a little bit. So that big passing play opens up this whole offense.
That's not a...
That one in there. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the 1st half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the 1st half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the 2nd half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
He'll bring it out. It's Cameron. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. He'll start this drive firing. They're setting up the screen. Creates a little room. They'll stop him.
Lineman running back. I don't like
screen.
forward.
He didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Bears will kick it off to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. To the air, it's Retzlaff. Pocket breaking down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there, but on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls into him.
Oh.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
Lofts one high and deep. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll start this drive from the 42. Here's the give off the left side. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers.
You know, good running backs are the ones that can make things happen in small spaces. That running back there found his lane, he found his crease, and there was no hesitation. He got north right away and was able to make a big-time play.
They'll ride the hot hand.
You gotta go straight, lineman. Oh my goodness. Gonna make me mad.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there. Just getting.
I'm trying to go
what
to
he
the
can
mic.
get, right?
That's
Puts his
probably
foot in the
wrong.
ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive points.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Quarterback making adjustments. Scanning the field, it's Robertson. Quickly to the
These
tight end.
passes are
And
so
this one will be
bad.
stopped for no gain.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
They'll have to get it to the 37 on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And
Who the fucking ball, Goofy?
the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight.
He'll loft one deep down the left side.
I'm catching that.
The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
He's got it down the middle. He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough to move the chains. Perhaps emboldened by converting a fourth down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time. Under fire, and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And he was fighting with everything he had, Jesse, trying to reach whatever he could, scratch, crawl, fight for that little bit of yardage he needed to get the first down, but it didn't look like he was going to get there anyway.
No, ball security, it still has to be at a premium, though, David. 5 points of pressure, right? Fingertips, palms, forearms, biceps, and chest. Moving forward in this game, got to do a better job because this defense, they're going to be trying to rip the ball free.
Fights off the defender. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Looking to throw, it's Robertson. Catch in the middle, it's Prentice. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period.
BYU 7.
McLean Stadium.
Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. He'll pull it on the read.
I don't like these editations. These niggas quit the fumble for me.
Wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I don't think the quarterback made the right read on that play. I know they're asking a lot of this QB. He's got a lot to focus on with the pass game and all the different types of runs that they have in their playbook. But on that play there, that pre-snap look told me to hand it off.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. He might want another play. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
He'll take a shot. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football, and you really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field unsuccessfully. Nice job by this defense.
Now, this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Complete out of the backfield. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Looking for a man. It's Retzlaff. Flips it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. The Cougars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Working on the right. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got a 1st down. They're in plus territory, and they've got a chance to win the game. The Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And it's picked off at the goal line. He's not a play to come up with the interception. They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And ball security at this point is at a premium for this offense. You're backed up in your own end. You've got the lead, so you want to be able to run the football and stay on the field, bleed the clock. But you know the defense is going to be ripping away at it, right? They're going to be trying to get and forcing a fumble. So whoever's got the ball has got to have 2 hands on it this drive.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Give as they work on that clock. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Bears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wide receiver comes in motion. He leaves it with his back.
He all out blitz.
That
You
is
a
a
faggot,
big
boy.
win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Bears need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there.
And that's what the running game can do for an offense. You run the football, you have some success. Then what do? You stick the ball out there, you pull it back, you run some play action, you complete the football, get a 1st down. Nice balance by this offense.
They boot it away on 4th down. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Looking downfield, it's Retzlaff. Out of the backfield, he's open. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line.
Woo! Let's get it done.
It's such a fine line offensively. Late in the game, you got to score, you got to make big plays, but you can't turn the football over. Big time mistake. This one might cost him.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Let's go!
7 seconds left on the clock.
I'm deep to the air, to the out there, bro. Hey, why with your hoe? Popping out of parties, gotta book me for a show. Yeah.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Makes it past. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Here comes the heat.
Oh, that could have been a big thing.
Has hit 0.
Let's go.
It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat, period. And you know this crowd and these fans, they're going to be celebrating this win for days and days to come.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Hey, I want my birthday. I'm turned, G. I'm really that. It's just college shit. Like, oh, bro. Let's play another one. Let's play another. I don't know who I should get. Cause I don't know. Like, college football ain't out, so like I don't know who good. I honestly don't know who good, who trash. I heard LSU straight. Shit, I ain't used a good team yet, so I used Baylor. That was my first ever game. Remember, I got a mic. Are you coming?
Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. Columbus, Ohio,
I'm
and
playing
the
Ohio
LSU.
State. Oh
As we'll
my
see, the
God.
number 8 team in the country, the LSU Tigers,
Of course.
taking on the 3rd-ranked team in the land,
course.
the Ohio State Buckeyes.
I should have known.
For EA Sports, I'm Reese
I
Davis,
shoulda
Jesse
known.
Palmer, and David Pollack with me, guys.
Next time I'm
Can't wait
finna
to
probably
get
play
this started.
Alabama some shit. But that's my record though. Oh, it showed the record and some more shit. Ooh, that's hard. That's hard. That's hard. That's hard. That's hard.
And the
It showed the
Buckeyes will
record.
go toe to leather and we'll get started.
It show your accuracy. Hey, that's hard. That's one thing I give.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas.
That's hard. That's hard
Nice
as
job
fuck.
by the kickoff team. Everybody's
That's
staying in
hard
their
as fuck.
lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. This place is roaring, and it's
Damn,
gonna be
stadium
so
ball.
hard to operate under these conditions.
Let's have some fun with it.
Out of the chute, quick toss.
Let's not let that affect our
There's
game.
completion here to
Come
this
on.
wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long.
My first game
Defense
playing
has
under
got to
stadium
keep their eye
pulse.
on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this
Take
offense.
change the play. I didn't even mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after
I
that.
was just trying to
completion,
see
not
them.
the way they had it drawn up.
But
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. And the third down pass is
I'm going for it. Don't care.
Just got to wonder, too, guys, if the crowd
This
didn't
stadium.
impact the offense.
Oh,
They're playing
boy.
on the road on the first third down in this football game. Incomplete. The idea here, I think, just punt it away and see if you can regroup because
big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there.
that tells you a lot about their confidence in this
This
quarterback.
LSU,
Fourth
you gotta
down
get your
early in the game
receivers
on your
involved.
own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
You gotta
Looking to
spread
throw,
it.
it's Nussmeier.
Ow!
He took a
I don't
shot,
like
trying to
that,
deliver
bruh.
that football, and it'll be second down.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the
That's the
quarterback.
most
They took away
complete
the first
I've
option,
ever
made him
seen,
go
like-
to option 2. Made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the
They don't let you throw the ball, bruh. That's one thing,
He
bruh.
got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Wow.
Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
He
And that's incomplete.
Oh, look.
All over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming
Already
up.
not letting me
LSU
play.
will bring the punt team on the field. This will be their first
Oh,
punt
because
of the
it's
afternoon.
stadium pulse.
On his way back through the 20.
Let me get the ball.
And they'll get him down after the return at
So
the
we got Isaiah
27-yard
Smith.
line.
I mean, Jeremy.
Defense looks like they're about to bring the house.
It was just.
Here's the handoff. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
And that's why he is an all-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want it.
That's not a pick, though.
He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up fourth down.
I don't like that.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics.
They snapped it to the up man. He's on the run.
What?
And the gamble works in their favor this time as they pick up the first down.
That is
They had the exact
crazy.
look they had practiced for and what they wanted. The up man gets the snap directly.
Everybody
He's
just
able to
vulnerable.
use the speed, get the first down, and the chains are moving.
Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Pressure coming.
That's me.
Intercepted. The defense has set him up. Really nice play on the pick. Was looking for a little more yardage, but great field position at the 34. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They had to punt last time they had it. Highly unlikely that'll happen here, barring utter disaster. Great field position. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air on second down. Looking for a huge play. He caught it. Touchdown, Tiger. Let's see. He can block. He can catch. He can run. Well, let's just forget about the blocking for now. The catching, the running, the scoring is dangerous.
And they do the dirty work, but this is what they would prefer.
Ooh,
These guys want to catch the passes. Most of these guys were wide receivers in high school.
He got on his
and they
head.
show you why. They'll go up, get that football, make plays for the quarterback.
He'll bring it out. It's Tate.
He got on his
He can
head.
bounce every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Rides the back on the option again.
Let's go!
And they were channeling their inner Mike the Tiger. Don't you think Mike could get a big paw in there to swat that thing free the way the Bayou Bengals do?
Yeah, and when you're the secondary and you're flying up, great job understanding. The guy's already kind of slowing down a little bit, but where do I put my head? I put my head on the football, get my hand on the football. Those guys, those DBs from LSU really understanding that flying up, making the big play.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
He quit. He like, I'm not finna play this game. He like, hey, his ass like, man, I wasted my money, man. I ain't finna play this no more. I'm finna get back on 25. It's sorry ass. Sorry crud. I'm not finna play this no more, bro. I'm finna get back on 25, but it's a waste of money. That's how his little old ass was. Whoever he was. Nigga ain't fucking with me. Fuck that nigga. Next. 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 Nigga not fucking with me. Next. Next caller. Next caller. Come on, let's do it. Look, I died to some gunfights. I mean, fire the fuck you do it. Come on. Hey. Is we going 3-0?
Welcome everyone to Hard Rock
Miami
Stadium,
Hurricanes.
home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
What my first game on? I already been playing. I already been playing. Hell yeah. You see it. I already been playing because of
The Nittany Lions will get us started with the opening kickoff.
this shit real life. This your first game. I'm finna welcome you to this bitch.
Coming out with it, it's Marion. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
Well, let's have some fun, man.
Back to throw, it's back. Finds the tight end. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Hurricanes moving quickly to the line.
I
Just
beg
a
your
quick
pardon.
rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later and take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Going up top again. It's complete on the right side. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call, really nice execution.
Makes the stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Looking for a crease. It's Fletcher. And he fights his way forward. Gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. The Canes are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. To the air. It's back. He's got him. They stop him well short of the marker. It's 4th down from the 27. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
It's a heck of being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a cheap-shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down. But they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Goodness, that is the way you blow up a play quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Hair on fire, caused a wreck. That had to be a blown assignment. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass. Here's the pressure.
That's a
Yeah.
Good defense, boy. I see you, man. I see you, man. I see you with my own eyes. It's a big.
This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down.
42 Spider, 4-2 Gorilla. Pilot, arrow.
He's looking to throw.
Good
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
4th down and 12 is 4-down territory for this offense. Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. On 4th down, they're taking to the air.
That's it!
Intercepted in the end zone. Never a good time for a turnover, but it always seems a little worse when you're about to knock on the door of the end zone.
No doubt about it. And it's this area of the field, Reese, where your execution really has to be great. Because down in the red zone, the windows to throw into it for a quarterback, they're smaller and they close a lot quicker. So you really have to be on the same page as your wide receiver. And that's how the offense and the QB simply.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Back to pass. It's Allard. They're working that left side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Ncaa coach said, you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll run it from the gun. Picks up the first down. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
You can really feel the momentum changing in this game now, can't you? The defense comes away with a massive takeaway deep in their own end. And here's the offense on the 3rd play of this drive, getting the first down and doing it running the football. Everything seems to be shifting in this team's favor.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Nearly picked off there, and he might be the last guy on the field you'd expect to drop that one. It'll be 3rd down.
Oh, and on defense, you just got to be able to finish that play. That defender had the football in his hands. He's just got to catch it. That should have been an interception.
And the Nittany Lions are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. A run for the quarterback. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on 4th down. Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
Man, how about the rough starts for these offense? 2 possessions, 2 turnovers. These quarterbacks, you trust them early. First drives to get something going. Both of them turning over to the other team. Let's see which one can get settled in first.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once 1st down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running game.
Throws to the tight end. Got him, and nobody's close. They finally get to him. A what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. We saw it on that play.
What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
And the Canes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Dropping back, it's Beck. Throws toward the end zone. And it's intercepted in the end zone. No, he's out of bounds. Oh, so close to stopping the drive with a turnover in the end zone. And the Hurricanes need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Finds his big tight end. And the catch at the end of the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Might be calling a hot route. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Well, this guy shot out of the cannon. 2 catches on the opening drive, and finally going back to him again. This time, they don't hook up, but he's a guy that needs to touch the football often, and I think this offense has to keep trying to find ways to get him involved.
Throws to the wideout. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He did not make it a stone wall on third down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. The Nittany Lions send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll field the punt and take it back. Oh, and the ball's out on the return. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. And the Canes will line up to kick off and start the second half. Takes it inside his own 20. Chance for great field position here. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Going to the run to start this second half. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense speed.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
That's the game it's kind of been. It's been a defensive struggle on both sides, and it's kind of like a tennis match. Which team and which offense is going to be able to break serve? That time, poor job in pass protection. The quarterback has got to find a way to get rid of that football and not take the negative play, but this has been a defensive war so far.
Despite failing earlier on 4th down, they will try again here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Let's it fly. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Trying to take it back. He is taking it all the way back. Touchdown, Canes.
Yeah, how about that, man? 4th down, trying to go make a play, get this offense going, get it sparked, get some points on the board, and that couldn't have gone any worse. They throw the pick. Not only that, they return it all the way back for 6. That offense just shot themselves right in the foot.
Caught inside the 20, chance for a good return. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Looking to throw, it's Allard. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll try the run. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. The Hurricanes come to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Got enough for the first. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. They got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. The give to the back. Hard running there. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You've got to give your QB some time. You've got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Back to pass. It's back. Snagged in the middle. It's Carney. Defense swarming on that loose ball.
Thank you,
It'll be
sir.
a turnover.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football and trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
Got a little space. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Fires to the big fella. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the 1st down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the 1st down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was. Now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Give to the running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Gonna run it. It's Fletcher. Oh, he's got some space. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a 1st down, and we'll see if they get another playoff here in the 3rd. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. He breaks a tackle. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's not
Why you
behind the
saying
line.
like you?
And after that negative play on offense, we
Oh.
lead late in the game. I think there's still ways that you can be creative and run the football, but not be so obvious. So zone read type plays, fake dives, and pitches to the running back to get him outside, jet sweeps. You can find other ways to keep the clock moving, even though the defense knows you're going to run it.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Dropping back, it's back. Here's a heat. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. They have the lead in a 1-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Under fire. Takes a shot as he throws, and it never had a chance. Incomplete.
College football is a game of inches. Let's see how this thing plays out, man. They were just trying to ice the game. If they could have gotten that fourth down, that was ball game. Now,
I see that hole.
Space. Wide open space. Touchdown, Penn State. He got a step and just dusted the field.
really nice touchdown. Now it's decision time. Extra point will get you to OT. Do you try to win it right now with a two-point play?
And he knocks it through for the tie here in the fourth quarter. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. The give to the lone running back.
You see, they need more runs like that. It's just been so few and far between. Defensively, they've been in position. They've been winning their one-on-one battles, getting off of blocks and rallying to the ball carrier. This defense has done a nice job slowing down the run game thus far.
Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down.
This is an offense, guys, that really believes in physicality, and that's their identity. So running the ball on second down, no problem for them.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Wants to throw. It's back. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the grab. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. We've got a timeout on the field, and we are set up for a terrific finish. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Back to throw, and he's running out of time. He uncorks one deep. Got it in stride inside the 20.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
Trying to barge their way in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Timeout is called with just a single second left.
Timeout, Miami.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. And it all comes down to this. Make or miss, win or lose. And it is good. Splits the uprights on the chip shot. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset. But to my eyes, we saw two really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, two really good teams. And that's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good. And I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to get some more respect on them.
I think good teams find ways to win games, especially in a game like this. Two ranked opponents, evenly matched. Who's going to be able to make the plays when it matters the most? You got to give this team credit. This is a big win. It's impressive, and now they get to move up the rankings.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Who's ass? He ass. I just lost to that shit. Like, that shit is crazy. I'm never using that team. That them niggas is ass, boy. I swear to God. Like, hell though. Like, gee. This shit is blowing me. Like, how though?
50 shades of cousins, post a caption. Pray none of my enemies hold me captive. I grieve different.
I hate this fucking game, bro. Like, I'm grieving, folks. I'm dead finna get mad.
Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Irish. South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Notre Dame looking for a strong kick to get this one underway. Fielded in the end zone, it's Thomas. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. To the ground with the pack. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Anderson.
You just
And his
fucking sit
supporters
there.
are probably
Damn.
rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. And yet another Bayou Bengal baller on the outside who can just go get it.
And if I'm a quarterback, man, I love throwing to these guys. It doesn't have to be perfect. I don't have to fit it in the box. I know my receiver out wide will make plays. LSU has had guy after guy after guy that you can name that can do that, and they might just have another one.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Turning it on. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
I don't think people understand how valuable it is to be able to hand the ball to your running back and get everyone settled to start the football game, especially when there's production like this. Man, your quarterback feels a little bit more comfortable. The defense feels a little bit uneasy. The offensive line gets settled in. Nice start by this offense.
They're dealing with a second and long. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. fires to the wideout. Got his man. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The Tigers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. A first down run in the red zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU!
How about that first drive? The hardest thing to do in college football is win on the road. They're the underdog, coming into a hostile environment. What do? Possession one, go right down the field and shut everybody in this building up.
He'll bring it out. It's Pauly. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Quick release by the QB. It's a seam wide open. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Second and short equals bow up, be physical, move a hole, get a gap, let my back fall forward. That back had nowhere to run, no push up front. Be more physical, Jesse, on those second down and short situations.
So for that point, David, I think you got to stick with it if you're on offense as a staff. Challenge your guys to get some push up front. You've recruited this position really well. You need these guys to move some bodies because you've got a talented guy in the back.
There he goes. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Got a man, it's Fields. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield, it's Carr. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Running to Green. Gets it past the marker. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with a first down.
LSU 7, Notre Dame 0.
They've got a first down here to open the period. They'll send the back in motion. Snap to the back. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. They'll line up for a second down play. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Finds a little space. Kearney on the Jets. And he's loose. Touchdown, Irish. The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point splits the uprights. They put together an 81-yard drive, and it was capped with an explosive 22-yard run. He'll bring it out. It's Anderson. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. seem to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. To throw, it's Nussmeier. Got the quick pass. It's a running room. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to be better.
What? Bro, ain't no way. Bro, no. No.
Starting to get that passing attack cranked up.
And this is a unit that typically LSU is as good as they are at quarterback. We know they're going to be physical. We know they got athletes all over the field. But when they get really good quarterback play, those teams are really special.
Now on first down from the 30. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Got some room to run. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Release to the back. With the catch, it's Love. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup, spotted at the 25-yard line.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Got his man. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain.
Well, they execute the end route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. And he missed it. No good. And here in the 2nd quarter, missed field goal leaves us tied, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Oh, he wants it all. Makes a catch along the left sideline, and that is a big pickup.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The offense will quickly use a timeout. The 1st down sack pushes the ball back for this long 2nd down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He'll get rid of it. It's complete. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So we got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around and make it an easy pass and catch.
Bringing the heat.
What's that?
Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Here comes the option. Now the
Why that angle?
He's
Cause
loose.
like,
Can't get him to the ground. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work.
And that's just how they drew it up. Nice job by the QB. Listen, 4th and short, this is a tough situation. You want to keep it as a quarterback. He makes the right read. They stick their foot in the ground, and they get the first down. Not by much, but they get a new set of downs.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And it's 3rd down. They're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Between the uprights, it's good. And with that, they've taken the lead.
Well, you love to see that, right? They put themselves in a position at the end of the half to take the lead. They put it on their kicker. He knocks it through the uprights. So nothing but good vibes for this team now with the lead heading in at halftime.
They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. And the Tigers will kick it off to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Price. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. This possession from their own 20. They'll move the wide receiver. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Now rolling to the left. That's reeled in. It's Bob. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down.
Man, it's nice having a QB that is going to hang in there. You could tell, hanging in there. He knows he's going to get hit, right? If I'm going to get hit, I might as well make a completion. Great job hanging in there, throwing the football on target and getting the completion.
Direct snap. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam.
yeah!
Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And they go up here in the second half.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed, look at the elusiveness, get into the end zone. Nice run.
And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Anderson. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. From the shotgun, they'll run it.
Let's go!
Scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He goes down after the short return, but Guess he'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Back has it. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. On the run, it's Love. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Things look great with that field position a few plays ago, but now it's 3rd and 6. Caught behind the line. It's Love.
Let's go!
And they take it in for 6 more points.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Coming out with it, it's Anderson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23.
This is a very tough slot receiver to cover if you're a linebacker because of how quick and how shifty he is. You never seem to know which way he's going, and he always seems to create an open space for his QB.
Defense thinking run all the way, and you can tell they sell out. They stuff the run. Now it's 3rd and short. Will they run again? Or are you going to force them to pass the football?
The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. Caught near the sticks. It's Anderson. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was...
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Man, that's a great example of KYP. Know your personnel. A QB that doesn't run great, trying to get outside the pocket. Nice job by the defense applying pressure and running him down and getting the huge loss.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He gambles and throws one all the way back.
Ooh, come on.
And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
All out of space. Wide open spaces. He's at the and he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Wants to go up top. He's got it. 2-point conversion is good, and now they're within a field goal. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hawley. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Rides the back and leads it. He has the first and still on his feet. Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a double.
Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
On 2nd down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. Snap to the back.
Oh my goodness!
It's a seam wide open. Past the 20.
Fuck! He just smoked y'all out. Shit.
Late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets a block.
Good shit, boy.
He's on the loose.
He's going too.
Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
And right down the middle. That's the kind of play that energizes the entire team. 96 yards, he took it back for the touchdown. And before they can kick it, the receiving team's going to call a timeout.
Are you regularly going in,
They're
huh?
getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Leaves it with the back.
Oh my goodness! Oh shit!
He's at the 10. Touchdown!
God damn!
How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of range. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. From inside the 15, here's the return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23.
It's just explosive play after explosive play from a nigga like me.
D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Pocket breaking down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back in the 16.
And man, it can be dangerous when quarterbacks get outside the pocket. They can stress your defense so bad. You better chase them. You got to keep running as hard as you can and try to get to him before he can throw that football, especially square those shoulders up. Nice job by the defense continuing to pursue, even though he got outside the pocket.
I think at this time, you just have to throw caution to the wind. You're down by a lot. You're deep in your own end late, so you're just going to be throwing it. The defense knows that they're pinning their ears back. You're going to have to get rid of it early, someone is going to have to step up and make a play, and that's going to have to happen a couple of different times if you're going to win this game.
The play action fake. Under fire. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
After being stopped there on 4th down, this game's pretty much over. They were going to have to go down in a 2-minute situation and put at least 7 up on the board. They couldn't get it done. Things just haven't gone their way. It's been that type of day.
Oh my goodness, bro. He's snapping on your ass.
These guys are starting to separate themselves a little bit now. And
He not fucking around with
there's no
you.
answer coming up.
Nail me coffin.
He's just not.
Everybody involved in this game, right? Keep them excited, reason to tune in.
He's just
I
not.
don't got one. This is over.
He came to play.
And that extra point is a big one as they now
He
have
came
a
to play.
3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. On the move from inside his 5.
Get up.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Grab near the marker, it's Anderson. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Scrambling away. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
Moving away from pressure. The throw. And they can't make the connection.
This defense has just been all over this guy all game long. Under pressure, they're finding a way to get to him and affect his rhythm. Of course, they have an interception in this game. That's why they've got a big lead here in the 4th quarter. This guy has never gotten into a rhythm.
Got it in the middle, it's Anderson. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the
Yeah,
catch.
he's wild.
He holds it in and nobody's close. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Tigers. The big tight end, always able to make the defense pay.
And tight ends have evolved so much in football. Man, these guys are like wide receivers now, and you see why. Got the athletic ability, the big bodies. Throw it to them, and they'll make big plays for you.
Stop short. They'll bring him down at the 1. He just couldn't get it in.
Notre Dame 42, LSU 31.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. He'll bring it out. It's Price.
Oh.
This guy is so
He was out
dangerous.
there.
Excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. One more play to pad the stats. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he is stopped at the line of scrimmage. Clock is all zeros and time has expired.
That's how we do it.
How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers. playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
I ain't gonna cap. He just snapped. He did just snap at me. Like, look at this. That is one. Look at this one. Like, shit, child. This is crazy. Look, can I hook on the fucking running back, nigga? That's a good ass sight to see. Nobody for them. That's how you know you scored. You don't see nothing. Just green fucking grass. Go get that thing. First you gotta unlock this thing. EJ, come. Water. A nigga hungry. I don't know what I should eat. But I am hungry. I can eat noodles, all type shit. What should I eat, Lele?
You gonna eat noodles?
I mean, I can, shit. I got Cheerio cereal that been up here for years. I can eat.
Is it old?
Pretty old, yeah. But cereal don't get old, I don't think. I got noodles, but I don't got no cheese. I'm fart it out.
You be eating old cereal?
Yes.
Why?
Cause I mean, why not?
It don't taste stale to you?
So I can eat hot dogs again. Glizzy, gobbler, noodles. More than another game. Fuck something to eat. We finna go ahead and play. We finna go ahead and play. You know they call me babe. Looking at your face, I would assume you're gay. Yeah. On my low one. I hope I'm not in the game. That'd be very shocking.
Welcome to Sooner Nation in Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College football. I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
Not even.
And the Sooners will boot it away to start the game.
Fuck it, come on.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And it really doesn't matter what the decision is on the RPO. When your defensive line can reset the line of scrimmage like that, get off blocks and make plays.
To the air, it's Lagway. Working the middle, it's complete.
You gotta go straight. Jet going back.
In their vision of that play, someone would run free after making an easy catch. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to go except down.
Probably looked really good when they drew that one up on the board this week in practice, but obviously a lot more difficult to go out and execute. Give the defense credit. Great stuff.
Man, wow, what a catch by the big fella. And when he's not open, he's open. So nice to have a big target that can make those type of catches. I imagine he'll keep throwing him the football.
So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here.
Well, there are not a lot of head coaches that I think are willing on their opening drive to go for it on 4th down, especially in that kind of field position. But this head coach ain't scared. And he believes in his running back. He believes in his offensive line to go pick it up, and that's exactly what they did.
Got it set up on the outside. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of him.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
They'll give him a couple. That leaves them with 3rd and 8. Scanning the field, it's Lagway. Got him downfield. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs.
I don't know what he is because they want to take it off my screen. I can't throw the ball.
Make sure that he gets looks.
Damn.
It doesn't matter what the coverage is.
Now, why is you the stadium pass?
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. And they make the stop just short of the line to gain. Inches to go. It'll be 4th down. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. This is a designed run. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
Well, you're seeing analytics become a bigger part of college football each and every year, and there is a good example of it. Opening drive of the game, you're across the 50, 4th down, and it says run the ball and go for it. Even if you don't get it, your opponent's going to have to drive a ways. There's still a lot of football left to play. Hindsight's always 20/20, but that was an excellent decision by the head coach.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking for space, it's Jackson. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
They'll have to do a better job of protection this time after that 3rd down sack. Set him back, but they'll go for it here. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. So here they come going for it on 4th and long. The aftershocks of that earlier sack still reverberating. Makes the grab. It's Wilson. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
Hey, you come out early in the game. You're trying to send a message to your team that you're confident, you believe in them to convert these 4th downs. You didn't get that one, but don't let it be a detriment moving forward. If you want to stay aggressive, be that way throughout the course of the game.
Catch in the middle. It's up.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Still some work to do after that last completion. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Good timing on the quick out. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains and they're set up at the 41.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
Shit.
The Sooners with the 1st and 10. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Inside a minute to play in the half. Might we get a touchdown after all before the break? Wants to throw on 1st down. Throws toward the end zone.
What the fuck is wrong with this game? Bro, nigga,
I think
what?
sometimes as a quarterback, when your offense is struggling, you don't have any points up on the board yet here at the end of the first half. You're just trying to take a shot to see if your guy can make a play. And that time, he thought he had the matchup he wanted, but he has just not been able to ever find the rhythm. And this defense is making it really hard on him, forcing that one to fall incomplete.
The Sooners come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking for a man. It's Mateer. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Gets rid of it. Complete along the sidelines, and that'll be good enough for the 1st down.
You know, as a receiver, it's so critical and important to know where the sticks are. He was able to modify his route so he knew as soon as he caught it, he was just going to have enough to keep this drive alive.
All the way down to the 25-yard line. It's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Looking left. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. He's got it. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Nice pitch and catch there from QB to wide receiver. Great job. An out route is all about timing. 1, 2, 3, boom, break out, throw it to him right now. Great pitch, great catch.
Fires to the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on 1st down by this offense.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Rush is on him. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Right down the boulevard. And it has been a defensive struggle to say the least, but finally scoring. We've got a field goal on the board. I guess they're trying to send a message to start this 2nd half, lined up for an onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
Well, they're trying to pounce on their opponent with the lead in the 2nd half, trying to steal a possession, but give the return team credit. They may not have been set up perfectly for that onside kick, but they're Johnny on the spot, and now their offense is licking their chops, hoping to go down and score.
Here comes the heat. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top
Getting
of the
it that
pick.
time.
Man, these defenders...
He quit. Hey, Lele. I should eat.
You hear me?
Huh? I said I should go eat.
Yeah, you should.
All my
homies done left me, it's cool though. I'm straight dolo out this bitch, bro. I'm on Della, bro. All my homies done left me, it's cool though.
She want nightfall and I got leaving. She wanna change, but things ain't going right. And I know when time pass in a flash, I'ma get my money right. Y'all see this though. I'm stacking, making it happen. For now. I'm just grinding, bro. It's a grind, bro. It really is. It's a grind, bro. He better come on, bro. So I'm finna go get some. I'm finna make me something to eat. Like some. Should I make some eggs and toast? An egg and toast sandwich? That sounds good, huh?
Yeah.
Mm.
You gonna put stuff in it or just the egg?
I'm gonna fry that egg on the grill. I mean, not the grill, the stove. Put some salt, you know, pepper, you know. And then with the bread, should I use hot sauce, jelly, syrup? Like you can use so many different options with this.
I never really ate hot sauce with eggs, so I don't know how that tastes. You like it?
Yes, it's good, G.
I never tried it.
Hey chat. Who should I use? I play. Hey, I fuck with this team, but I want to use somebody different that I ain't use. Oh, he want to use that team? Go ahead. Come on, come on. Stadium pulse, all that. Hey chat, what y'all think result score is? I know I'm winning. That's all I know. I ain't lose too many times today. I ain't finna let this one be a loss just cause it's somebody that I know. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't finna let it be a loss just cause it's somebody I know. Let's put belt and let's see where this go. Nightfall and
We
like
don't get
I'm
matchups like this every
leaving.
week, but when we do, all eyes are
She
focused.
wanna
A
change
top
the
10
things ain't
matchup, playoff
going right.
expectations becoming a storyline, and the stakes are soaring in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge
We
and
playing
Tiger Stadium.
Baton
As
Rouge,
we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Notre
LSU.
Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College
Hey
Football,
man,
Reese
make sure
Davis
y'all
with you
boys subscribe.
alongside David Pollack
This
and
2 hour
Jesse
stream.
Palmer.
We
And
2
guys,
hours
can't
in,
wait to
man.
get this one started.
2 hours in. 2 hours. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. Let's talk about a dissect, whatever it is. Hey, we 2 hours in though, bro. Like we 2 hours in. 2 hours in the stream. I'm feeling it. Like I'm feeling this shit. I'm finna invite bro back. I hope he. Hey, should we? Hey, do y'all play on Heisman, All American? Like what? Heisman, All American? Which two? Them the two. Them the two that you go between Heisman and All American. See, me personally, I play on All American. We playing on Heisman. Oh, he want to use same thing. That I normally am an All American because I feel like that's the highest one. The highest one is what I play. If it ain't the highest one, I ain't trying to play. If you know what I mean, if you say what I know.
We always look forward to games like this every season.
I hope you
Teams
don't say that
riding
shit again.
momentum, coming in a clash for national supremacy and trying
Now
to
we
make a
back to the
statement as we get close to the playoff.
run because this shit not
Welcome
gonna win.
everyone to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see
Hey,
the
this one of
number
my
5 team
IRLs,
in the
chat.
country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish,
I know this
taking
dude
on
in
the
real life.
8th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA
I hope
Sports
he
College
not stream
Football, Reese
sniping.
Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this
To be
game
very
started.
ashamed. His man card should be took if he stream sniping. Yeah, it ain't working. We're gonna try one more time. One more time. One more time. One more time, bro. One more time. Alright. Hey, should I use a different team? Cause I already used that team. You know I gotta use every team. I gotta see what I like. You know I gotta see what I like. And I don't know if that's what I like. Well, it is, but what is going on with my controller? His username is this. He not even online. I can't. You can't send invites if they not online. I don't know why they got it like that, but invite not gonna be sent. I just got an invite from them. You need this shit to work. If it don't work, I don't even know. We need this shit to work.
We always look forward to games like this every season. Teams riding momentum, coming in a clash for national supremacy and trying to make a statement as we get close to the playoff. Welcome everyone to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field.
They got this shit fucked up. It don't even work. Oh well. You know what that means. It don't work. Yeah, it don't work. Yeah, it don't work. Remember up here and offline, so.
Welcome everyone to the shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Canes will kick it away first.
Why is doing this? I just tried to get in another game and just did that same shit. Damn. Like, I can't even. Bro, I'm finna get mad, bro. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What the fuck? Shit, finna make me mad, bro. It's not working, bro. Like, the game tripping. That's some fucked up shit, man.
Boy, that damn class of 2025, boy, them niggas don't fuck around.
Welcome to Vaught Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Hoosiers will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Looking downfield at Simmons. Pressure coming.
Niggas just say shit that makes sense.
It pays off. The sack
That's
at the
like,
20.
what is he
And the
talking
defense
about?
comes out on the very
The
first
30
play of the
times.
game on the road, and they bring the energy, and they get the sack. They came into this one on fire, ready to go, and that is a statement early.
Got his man down the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call. They want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB.
Why did it
He's
say
already
you was
sacked.
not playing?
He's already been, now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side.
You playing?
So we're scoreless. Their
What
first
is
drive of the
this?
game, and this coach is wasting no time taking a gamble by going for it on 4th down in his own territory.
He still ain't getting it. He
He
goofy.
goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
I'm thinking
And
he
I don't
can
know how to
talk
explain
for
that
his
one.
sake.
4th down and long, the percentages are low anyways, and on your side of the field, that is not the way I want to create momentum or start my first half. I'm not sure what they were thinking on offense.
Red pass, it's complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure.
I don't know who to throw it to.
He is sacked.
Ain't nobody
Right
open.
behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get
I
to
don't
the
know who
field.
the fuck to throw it to.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep
Hold
this
the
drive
ball and
alive
shit.
after that earlier sack. Oh, they're after him. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Looking to throw at Simmons. Got a man. It's dribbling. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Rebels will hustle to the line. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. The short hands, it's Diggs. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
Caught close to the marker, it's Taylor. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, 1st down.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in, it's dribbling. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Makes the catch. It's Taylor. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. First play of the period, first down here. Looking to pass. It's Simmons. Finds his tight end. It's a running room. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example of that.
And the Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. Pulls it in. It's Lee. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He wants to throw it again. That's caught. It's Lee. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Got it in the middle. It's Taylor. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The Rebels headed quickly to the line. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. First and goal for the offense. He wants to throw it. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
Lost the fire on 2nd down.
Hey, here. Like, that's a dude. You don't get no picks in this match.
That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? You peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost him.
And he had the extra point to finish the drive.
Don't get no picks.
The returner will field it and bring it back. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Back to throw, it's Mendoza. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and it just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
They've got him now. He almost picked up that 1st down on the screen. A big 3rd down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Running back searching for a hole. There he goes. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, and a really nice job by the QB seeing. Linebackers are a little bit soft playing pass. Give the rock, hand it off, let the running back do the rest.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
And runs like that are like body blows in a boxing match. 4, 5, 6-yard gains early turn into 20, 30, 40-yard gains late.
Looking for a deep man.
He don't even let me jump. Like, oh.
Going the other way, and he's got room. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown. Oh, man. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
Man, that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas, try to make make this a two-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5.
That should be a
He
touchdown.
just about popped that one for a long
He
one,
should
but as
not
it
be that
is,
slow
he gives his
returning,
team a
no
lot
kick.
of momentum with a solid return.
He should be
Here we go.
explosive.
They'll try to get
Last
something
one
on the
too.
board here in the final minute of the first half. On the run, still looking.
He ran over there.
Quarterback's a little more on target
He
there.
just
Maybe
stayed
they
left.
woke up, but it's an incompletion.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a sure tackle. To the air, it's Mendoza. It's complete to the left. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here.
He tried to get the ball.
The connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing the pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Shotgun snap on third down. Deep shot for the end zone. And the throw and catch was good, but you got to do it in the field of play, and he couldn't quite keep that foot in bounds.
You can't even challenge.
Throw the quarterback would like to have back. He forced that one into double coverage. That means somebody else was wide open. Quarterback really needs to be better moving forward, working through his progressions.
One more snap coming before halftime. On fourth down, looking to pass. Going back to the well, another deep ball. He can't haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. And the Rebels will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Back to pass, it's Mendoza. That's caught. It's Williams. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Hoosiers want to crank the tempo. Power football with the run. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
All right, guys, that's not a home run type play, but he did enough there to keep the chains moving.
Looking downfield on first down. He lofts one down the sideline. He's got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You could see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
And he puts through the extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Dropping back, it's Simmons. Here's a heat. Quickly out to the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Well, this tight end is so athletic that at times they'll line him up in different parts of the field. That time he was in the slot. Nice job running the route, finding the open space in the defense for the completion.
The Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll move the tight end. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Nice move to keep running. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run game coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point. But finally, David, the offense breaks through and they finally generate something positive on the ground.
And I can't tell you how easy it is. When you're going to throw the ball consistently, and I know it, I'm going to pin my ears back, and I'm going to get to the quarterback. It makes life really easy on the defensive line. But when you can have balance, now the defense doesn't know what's coming. They need more of this if they're going to be successful on offense.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
Sends it downfield. It's complete. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the 3rd.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score already 14, Indiana 7.
They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Looking to throw, it's Simmons. Back's got it. And he will score! Touchdown, Rebels!
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, we've got a close game here at the start of the fourth quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field. They're going to have to complete some of these if they're going to get this cup.
He lobs one high down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly. And there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position.
Going up top. Makes the catch down the right side. And he's brought down after a huge completion. The Hoosiers in the hurry-up.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the fourth quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page with the ball.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass, it's Mendoza. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
Takes a hit as he fired.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all... for him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. And the offense suddenly with an opportunity it couldn't have expected with a 1st and goal after the pick. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. And this defense is bringing the Heat another sack.
I just love the effort by the defense on this play. We're late in the game. It's in the fourth quarter. Guys are tired. They're not able to get to the QB right away, but they continue pursuing him. And they're able to get to him outside of the pocket. Nice job.
If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. 3rd and goal. Under fire. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And you usually don't bring in dime packages for running teams. You bring in dime because you know they're going to throw the football. You got more speed on the back end to cover, and defensive linemen know they have their job to do. And their job is to go get that.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really need it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Smashes. He's loose down the left side. Pass to 50. The 30. The 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll have
run the ball here? Am I a little conservative? I don't want to get a safety. What? Absolutely not. I'm going to play pitch and catch, and my guy's better than yours. Outruns everybody the length of the field. 99 yards for the big touchdown reception.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not. Welcome to the home of the Clemson Tigers, Death Valley in Clemson, South Carolina. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Clemson will boot it away to get this one started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Gibson on the option. He's loose. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's inside the 40. The 20. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap and you've got a touchdown on the board. He'll bring it out. It's Randall. He stopped at the 23, a couple of yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The game, originally held during the State Fair in Columbia as Big Thursday, was officially named the Palmetto Bowl in 2014. The trophy came a year later, replacing the old Hardee's Bowl trophy.
Very apropos. The silver
They don't let me
for
say
the
that.
Palmetto Bowl.
Oh,
That makes sense,
man.
David. This is the biggest sporting event in the state of South Carolina. I know this is a game that you and I have really enjoyed watching over the years.
I mean, so much fun, and the definition, Jesse, of hate all throughout the state. And bragging rights to whoever wins this football game and gets that trophy.
Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. This senior showed some serious arm strength, firing that one in for the first down.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big third down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you can tell he takes advantage of it.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Sets up the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Hard in the backfield, it's Haynes. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. And the Tigers need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Makes the grab. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
Quarterbacks are just like anybody else. They get in rhythms. And to get in a rhythm early on third down and have a little success here and get the sticks moving, great chance to continue to get this offense moving down the field to get some more points.
Clemson ready to go back to work with another first down. Wants to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Fires toward the end. That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
Busted coverage, really bad execution. Somebody slips, somebody falls. Nothing about that defensively is something you're looking for, but
I feel like
take
a
it in and get the easy touchdown.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Oh, they're not get free. Oh, unfortunately.
What?
And as an added bonus, they get the first down.
You know, fumbles really just comes down to luck. Oblong-shaped ball just could bounce any which way whatsoever. The offense right there, very lucky that one went out of bounds.
Bringing the heat. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Oh, he's got some space. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Wants to throw. It's Sellers. Quickly to the tight end. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, and I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
Looking for an open area to his left. Got some momentum to the goal line. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. The Gamecocks trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. On the option. Quick toss. Touchdown, Gamecocks. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Turner. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Starts a drive trying to go up top.
Nigga, what, bruh?
Touchdown, South Carolina. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
Such a great job by the defense. They got the opponent backed up, right? And they're expecting pass. Everybody trying to get their hands up to bat this football away. It was deflected, went into the hands of a teammate for an easy touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Turner. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He wants to change this route. Back to throw, it's Klubnik. Pocket breaking down. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Safe completion on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
And that's the problem as an offense, man. You get in these 3rd and forever situations, and now the defense drops back, and they take away all the deep stuff, and you're trying to find some space, but it's just so hard to try to convert those 3rd and longs.
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not 2nd and long. It's not 3rd and long. Now as the whole playbook's open, the defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
Grab near the marker. It's Harbor. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
This rivalry dates back to 1896. It's been a little bizarre with the chicken curse, and it's a bit unusual, too, because the state school, South Carolina, isn't the perennial football power.
No, but it's kind of had its ebbs and flows a little bit back and forth. Some great coaches on both sides, but the in-state hate is beautiful.
You know, there's a lot of great rivalries, especially down in the South and the Deep South. This is one of the better ones, though, because you just never know what the outcome is going to be.
Grab behind the line. It's Bennett. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
Thought maybe they would consider the field goal here, but the offense is staying out there on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Touchdown!
What the fuck
Grabbed in the end
is
zone
this
to put
game?
6 on the board.
This is like...
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand.
Like...
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
Again, I can't even fucking see it.
Coming out with it, it's Turner. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
When you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early. And
catch inside the 30 and still running. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw on first down. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Lets it fly deep downfield. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. And the Gamecocks will kick it away to crank up the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Turner. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on first down. He's going up top. Wide open, he makes the catch. There he goes to the right. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Clemson. That was just as simple as playing catch in warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field, throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter, and I feel like they've got some matchups they feel they should be winning one-on-one. You saw a great example of it right there.
Clemson, 14.
He'll bring it out. It's Harbor. Makes a move. Oh, what vision. And there The Tigers putting down a big paw print right now as they start to pull away from the Gamecocks.
Yeah, and I think you kind of get this here we go again feeling. Clemson had the upper hand in this series for a while now. Clemson always talked about, always loved. South Carolina's got to answer.
I feel like Clemson's been winning on the recruiting trail between these two teams in the last several years now, and I think that's really starting to show itself on the field today.
Clemson, 14.
He'll bring it out. It's Turner. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
First and 10.
This drive will open from the 15. Quarterback may change this route. To throw, it's Klubnik. Throwing right. It's caught. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive.
Well, he's making it look easy out there snagging that pass. Sammy Watkins, Mike Williams, T. Higgins. Great Clemson receivers in recent years. These guys just got open. They found a way with their speed.
He tries to take the top off. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
And that's a big shot, and that's a big incompletion, but this offense has to continue to do more of that. When you're trailing and you've got to make plays, they got to find creative ways to push this ball down the field and get this offense in the flow.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And this defense just continues to dominate the football game. This score is lopsided. It's not looking good, but I know one thing. If you can't protect that guy, there's no chance for you to win this game or the future games.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that. Gonna let it fly. Makes the grab on the left side. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
Well, I can tell you haven't played the position. If you can't step into throws and you can't follow through, it obviously affects your accuracy. And I think the hit on the quarterback right there certainly contributed to that interception.
Now the pitch. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to
Right,
get
that's a
yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
I like the decision
They
by
don't
the
let you
quarterback.
think
Here. Just
nothing.
get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive
They
game.
let him.
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30.
I mean,
Dropping back, it's Sellers. Finds his man, it's Bennett. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. The Gamecocks want to move quickly.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself with the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking it.
South Carolina, 35. Clemson.
It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Looking to fire. He'll take a deep shot here. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown Gamecocks. Once he got a step, it was all over right Welcome to John O'Quinn Field in H-Town, home to the Houston Cougars. As we'll see, the number 14 team in the country, the BYU Cougars, taking on another team from the Big 12 in an intra-conference matchup, the Houston Cougars. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. BYU ready to put a foot to it and get this game going. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the big fella. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Cougars can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. On the ground, it's Connors. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Already this guy is leaving his mark on this game. Opening drive, back-to-back runs where he's found a way to get positive yards. He was able to pick up the first on that last carry. They should keep feeding him the football. The more success they have, it's going to open up the play-action game.
Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Wegman. Grabbed over the middle, it's Thomas. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down, they'll go to the air. That's caught, it's Connors. Creates a little space. Into the secondary on the right. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big chunk play in the pass game.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They'll try to pound their way in. And they stop him again for no gain, and it will be 3rd down.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Cougar! Put it in the window for the score.
What a nice job by the offense. First drive of the game, they matriculate it down the field, put themselves in a goal-to-go situation on 3rd down. It's not going to be easy throwing it, but they win the matchup, accurate throw, and they get paid.
How about that? You get the ball first, the opening drive, and you take the ball right down the field. You said, forget extra points. I'm going to go for 2. So the only thing so far that's gone wrong for you is you failed.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Catch in the middle, it's Roberts. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
Well, what's the point in waiting? Why not get one of your best players involved in the game right off the bat? They take a shot, their big target outside, shows off his athletic ability, and right away this offense is hungry.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looking for a man. It's Retzlaff. Snagged in the middle. It's Roberts. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. They'll try to bully their way for the first. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. BYU right back to the line.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it the other way. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking to throw on first down. He fires to the left side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Using his legs to buy some time. Makes the catch. It's Ryan. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. The Cougars will snap it on first and 10. Trying to set up the screen. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. Timeout call by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They just keep firing. He wants to go deep. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. The Cougars are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and 4 effort. On the run, it's Martin. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop.
Nice job by the defense, seeing the run, pulling the trigger, getting downhill, and stopping the running back for no gain.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
Well, I knew the coach was confident in his offense. I did not know he was that confident this early in the game. 4th and long. I thought he'd just punt that one away and let his defense take the field. Interesting.
Got out of trouble and throws. Grabbed in the middle. It's Thomas. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
To the air, it's Wegman. Under fire. Got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
And you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well. Offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback making adjustments. He's not afraid to go deep. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Got room on the return. Still on his feet. A really good return after the interception puts them in business at the 29.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead. But with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their...
Looking for the end zone. Into the hell. Welcome to the big house, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see, the number 23 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Wolverines will put total leather and will get started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Holden finds his man on the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for once.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. He's got it on the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or some safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break up the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Got it in the middle. It's Gibson. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And the Sooners are in the hurry-up. To the air, it's Mateer. Grab near the sticks, it's Gibson. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Sooners have their offense offense in high gear. Wants to go up top on first down. With the catch, it's up. Wide open spaces. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're just marching in and already threatening in the red zone. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
Well, no secret, this guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position, and they force the incompletion.
Wants to throw again. Grabbed in the backfield. It's up. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I like the play call on offense. I like you trying to get the running back involved in the pass game, too. Defense was ready for that one. Let's see what you got dialed up on 3rd.
Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on 3rd down. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Now the 8th play of the opening drive, but this time facing 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. The sure hands, it's Sateka. Turning it on! He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. The Sooners will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown Sooners! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
I don't know how many people expected this to happen, playing on the road in this environment against a better opponent, but they showed tremendous poise on the opening drive. Nice execution. They score the touchdown. That was big time.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Leaves it with the running back. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. Oklahoma 7, Michigan 0.
First play of the period will be a 2nd down. To the air, it's Underwood. Going for the big play. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
Oh, that hit him in a bad spot, right in the hands. Great play. Still get a pass breakup, but man, that could have been an interception by the defender there. Nice break on the football, but secure that big fella and get the 6. Get the pick 6.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And now they lost the ball down here. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Is this Christmas? Is this the gift-giving season? An absolute gift in the end zone, and the defense takes advantage, recovering the fumble for the touchdown.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Michigan 0.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Marshall. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking downfield on first down. Setting up the screen. On the move to the 30. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. New set of downs after the completion. Scanning the field, it's Underwood. Rushes on him. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Looking to throw on first down. Looking for a huge play. He's got it inside the 30. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Touchdown, Michigan! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Lining up to add another. And after the extra point, they cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Here comes the heat. They get to him as he throws.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Defense showing blitz. Will they bail out of it? Pressure coming. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
And what a good job by the pass rush. Get into the QB and put the lick on him as he's throwing the football. That's what you want. It doesn't matter about sacks. You got to get quarterback hits.
More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge 3rd down here in the big house.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Moves around to clear up the vision. Interception. You don't see him make that kind of mistake very often. Looking for more room. That's one of those throws. He tried to give it some touch, and as soon as it left his hand, you know he was thinking, no, please bring it back. Bring it back.
As a quarterback, Reese, you got to throw the ball with conviction. Generally, when you do, when you throw it harder, oftentimes you're a lot more active.
Going for it all. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, after getting the takeaway now, you're in the fringe area just outside the red zone. The offense trying to stay aggressive. They're throwing it right away, seeing if they can catch the defense sleeping after now just coming on the field. But give the defense credit. They were aware. They were ready for it. Made sure that one fell incomplete.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack. Throws for the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverine! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Out of the gun, the running back has it. It's a seam wide open. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They'll give it to him again. There he goes. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. They'll give it to the back. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. The give to the tailback. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The hurry up now. Second down. Clock ticking. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. They'll leave it with him. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They were unfazed by that earlier fourth down failure and will try for a second time in this one. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking for a man. It's Underwood. Fires to the big fella. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that one is picked off in the end zone. Taking it the other way. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. And the Sooners will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Marshall. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll open the second half on the ground. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take another shot here. Brings it in down the left side. And the big gain, they've got it on the 46. The Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. And the Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Tight end now in motion. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. He'll take a shot. Broken up, incomplete, and nearly intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on 2nd down. Now improvising. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on 4th down, and I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on 4th down for those types of situations, and you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time, so you chalk it up to the defense and take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
Catch in the middle, it's Parrish. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Finds his man, it's Ott. The Sooners will have a 1st down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
And he finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been pretty hot, right? 5 passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around different platforms, different receivers. Just done a really good job spreading the ball around, and he's human. He finally missed.
Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Right down the middle. Makes a connection. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, and now the defense is really on its heels. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Now adjusting. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Ott. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Starting first quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Quarterback extends the play. Looking to the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Simpson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Looking to pass, it's Underwood. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Oh, man, that's a big interception late in this game. And listen, I know you're trying to go vertical with the 4 verts, but so did the defense. Great job staying deep, playing the football in the air, and forcing the ginormous turnover.
Here comes the Oklahoma offense. Finds his big tight end.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Forced out.
This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
3rd down, and these fans trying to make it impossible to communicate. He'll take it himself. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Marshall. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Rifles it down the middle. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. They'll run this play from the pistol. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And down he goes back at the 3.
Well, this quarterback normally makes defenses look very silly week in, week out with his speed, but he has yet to face a defense like this. This defense accepted the challenge. They have stepped up. They have been disruptive. They have been living in the backfield all game long. That already the 3rd sack of the game for this unit.
Hit as he throws. And that is interception number 3 on the day. He'll try to take it back.